Shalom. Shalom. Before I begin, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Chakwadesh, and double honor to the apostles and elders, great millstone, and shalom to the IQ. Teaching this word. Thought the four corners, issue with sincerity. I'm back with another lesson. It was praying for Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, and Lord will be edifying unto the elect. Alright, and the topic of this lesson, alright, is going into how, America, Babylon is, it's done. This place is, completely finished. Alright, it's never returning to what it used to be. All right, we are in the last days. We're in the end times. All right, and you see it. All right, every day Esau's getting more exposed. We're seeing more chariot sightings. Well, I see the chariot, this morning getting off of work. I walked out of work. I just looked up. I seen a chariot passing by. All right, so more chariot sightings are more, upwards of the people. Are more, sorrowing. Are coming from our people. We're in times of, Jacob's trouble, DJ Trump. All right, moving like a cruel Lord, like the scriptures say he would do. All right, the prophets are getting more exposure, meaning that, the time is only getting shorter, from the Lord really, causing that famine of the word happening. All right, with the situation with Drewski. So there are a lot of things, happening, every day. All right, and when you, thinking about it month after month, the Lord is causing many things to happen. All right, many things to happen, even with tension with these different nations, with Israel and Russia, all right, in America. All right, it's only more of a sign of that we're in those times. All right, these are the signs that we were set to look for: the wars and rumors of wars. All right, the earthquakes in diverse places. Okay, the pestilences. All right, are signs unto us, even up in the sky with the moon. Okay, Lord set these signs out for a reason, for us to watch and see, because we hasten, the kingdom of Yahweh Shemel Shai, like the disciples, did in their time. All right, but the only difference, with what happened then and now is that, we're living in those times now. We're seeing the things that were spoken about, years ago. Okay, and we're really at the end. All right, let's start with Jeremiah. Start Jeremiah 50, 51. And I'm going to start at 7. It says that Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord Yahweh's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken her for wine, therefore the nations are mad, right? These different nations done dealt with, America, done got rich off America and copied his ways. All right. It says Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her, take balm for her. If so, she may be healed. So balm is like medicine. All right. So it's saying if so, she may be healed. Saying that, give her medicine if she can be healed. But when you read the next verse, it says we would have healed Babylon, right? But she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go everyone into his own country. For her judgment reacheth unto heaven and is lifted up even to the sky. So, scripture say if this place can be healed, all right, if it can be healed, all right, which it won't. It says we would have healed Babylon. All right, and this when you read the scripture, it's not gonna say, America, North America. No, it's not gonna say this. This was written, years ago, right, before even America was, brought up to how it is now. So it's saying, Babylon. All right, and when you read Jeremiah 51, when it talks about the destruction of Babylon, all right, this destruction is nowhere near how ancient Babylon got destroyed. So this can only mean one thing. This is talking about a future prophecy of a place that's likened unto another, Babylon. Okay, and it says her judgment reaching unto the heaven, and is lifted up even to the sky. So, all right, all the wickedness that this place done committed throughout the years, coming against us, Esau, Edom. All right, us this place pushing out wickedness. There's a judgment for that, right? Every time there's been a wicked, every time there's been a wicked rulership or a wicked country or a city, what did the Lord do? All right, He judged it. Whether it was Sodom and Gomorrah, whether it was the times with, Noah, right? Because even those times are lacking into now. Even then, the Lord came through and destroyed it by water, flooded the earth, or it was Sodom and Gomorrah, destroyed it with fire. Okay, showing you that, all right, this place doesn't have much time left. That's why I say America is finished. All right, because wickedness is constantly increasing. Day by day, we constantly seeing more wicked shit, right? That's why the Lord has to deliver, us, the elect, Lord willing. We part of the elect. All right, the Lord got to, deliver us out of this shit, right? Because the scriptures tell us in Matthew 24 and 24. Sluggy. Sluggy. There you go. Matthew 24 and 22. It says, and except those days be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, right? But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. That's why, the days are being shortened. People are talking about, time is moving faster, 2-3 years passing by quickly. Scientists talking about the earth is revolving faster. 24 hours is not really 24 hours anymore. All right. And they've been saying that for years. So the Lord has been constantly speeding up the time, shortening the days. All right. Taking away the mirth, from America. Taking away the joy and the spirit of this place. Because something major is about to happen. The Lord is about to, judge this place and judge the earth. All right. Babylon cannot continue. It can't. All right. It cannot. Right? Because the influence that Esau has, right? Scriptures say, as the judges are, so will the people be, right? In Sirach 10. And I'm sorry, that 1, it says, a wise king will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. So a wise judge, right? And we know that a wise judge can represent our Yahweh Shai, or even a wise judge in general, will instruct his people, right, the right way to not do certain things. And the government of a prudent man is well ordered. This government, this rulership is not well ordered. There is no order. You have men with men and women with women. They're pushing people they can be with dogs and beasts. You got all right, people are eating, any and everything. Having mukbangs of eating swine and octopus and iguanas and bears and shit like that. People are cooking bears. So this place is not well ordered at all. There is no order. All right, the woman can come against the woman's over the man. A happy wife, happy life. This is not order. This is completely, backwards. All right, do as thou wilt. No, that's not how. You're supposed to live your life. All right, the scriptures say, the whole duty of man is to fear the Most High and keep His commandments. Right, so knowing that. And looking at Babylon, there is no order here. It says, as a judge of the people is himself, so are his officers, and what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such as all they that dwell therein. So like the ruler is Esau wicked as, so will the people be. All right, but if the ruler is wicked as hell, it's gonna trickle down, all right, to the citizens, all right, the people in the city, in this great wicked city, America. All right, it says, an unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. So, Esau being an unwise king, he's constantly destroying the people, right? With the food, with what people listen to, what you watch online, all right, social media. You know, he's destroying his people, and he knows he's doing it on purpose. All right, he's doing it purposely. Okay, it says, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. All right, and this place, all right, ain't gonna be inhabited, you know, for much, you know, in the future, right? Because of the destruction. Okay, it says the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. Talking about Yahweh Shai. All right, so even though we know that this place is finished, we're not sad. All right, we rejoice because we know that it's ultimately a part of the Lord's great master plan. All right, setting up Yahweh Shai to rule the earth. But the scriptures tell us that for the good to come, the evil got to get taken out of the way. In Sirach 4 and start at 28. It says, but as concerning the things whereof thou asked me, I will tell thee, for the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come. If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then it cannot come that is sown with good. So, you know, America is finished. It's a good thing, right? Because when America gets completely destroyed by nuclear fire, okay, this is going to come from these different nations shooting off their nukes to here in America. Then, a righteous rulership, you know, can be set up. Okay. But as you can see, for the most part, this place is, you know, completely finished. All right. It's never going to return how it used to be. Gas not going to $2. The price of things are constantly going to increase. All right. Because the Lord is not going to have a point in time where this place gets, you know, better. All right. Why would he? You know, we're coming into, you know, the climax of the movie. All right, we're coming into the climax of, you know, shit about to hit the fan. You know, coming in a time where draconian measures are gonna get put in place. Coming in a time where we're gonna get persecuted. All right, we at the end, okay. And then, you know, Lord willing, all right, we part of the elect, you know, but we believe we are. All right, because who's doing this, right? Who's doing what we're doing? Because they put on as the elect, so, you know, we just waiting for that time so Yahweh Shai can deliver us and we can be joint heirs with him. Because that's what it's all about at the end of the day, being joint heirs with Yahweh Shai. All right? We don't give a fuck about this place. You know, we done with this place. You know, we done gave it away. You know, we done let 2/3 have this place. All right? We done gave our lives to the Lord. You know, truly. All right? But, you know, but that alone is our lesson was edifying. I want to give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Chakwadah, and the abundance of the apostles, and the elders, great millstone, and shalom to the Akim, teaching his word throughout the four corners and show sincerity. And was out here.